All right. Good evening, everyone. Oh, we're live on stream. Time for a little bit more Resident Evil. Thank you all for tuning in. I see people are trickling in across the YouTubes and the Twitches. Yeah, I'm really happy to be back and play more of this. We streamed this a couple of weeks ago. It was like a week. It was nearly 2 weeks ago. And I've not had time to pick this up. I actually started, we'll get into this on the stream, I guess, but I actually started replaying it from the beginning. And I thought, oh, do I keep doing the live stream as my kind of like first raw interaction with playing it? And yeah, that might actually be a good thing to do. That might be a fun thing to do. So I figured, why not? So yeah, if you caught the first stream, we got up to, we had like the second, was it the second or third? I think it was the third Leon segment. So we had Grace in the hotel, and then Leon in the hotel, and then we had Grace's first time in the house with the what was it? The daughter, I think it's called, the big monster. Then we had Leon, and then we did another 2 rounds. So we did the first big segment of like Grace in the mansion, and then I got to the Leon bit. Hey everyone, good to see you all trickling in. So I stopped it there. I think we played in total for about 5.5 to 6 hours in the first stream. We'll get about 3-ish tonight, probably. I have a lot to do tomorrow, so just a couple hours tonight. But I figured we'd come in and have a good time. Oh. Where's me game? Hang on a minute. I'm gonna go in, actually. Let's fix that. That's better. I'd forgot to sync up the capture. I should have been a bit more prepared, admittedly. I was actually still working on, I was actually editing the next episode of the YouTube series. Well, it's not even the next episode of the main series, it's a much longer video, which will go live at the end of the month, and I was doing that, so I'm a little bit distracted. All right, also just for posterity, we're keeping the upscaling tech off. Turning on DLSS or frame generation. I don't actually how, I mean, we can try the low latency is still on, but the low latency is designed to work with the frame generation, so it doesn't really matter. Well, I don't know actually, I'd be curious how that operates without it, but no, we are not operating with DLSS. We didn't do it in the first stream either, but I thought given the discourse online in the last few days, I thought maybe don't do that. Hey Carl, you've made it. You survived the ads. Sorry, Twitch is really funny about that, and they can only let me like stop it so many times. Also great to see people over in the on the YouTube channel as well. Right, so where were we? Yeah, we're trying to rescue Emily. We're in the underground segment, excuse me, of the care center. And that was after, yeah, God, it was 2 weeks ago. Man, time has no meaning. Let's just get right into it then. Leon, also good to see you jumping in over on Twitch, and we got a few folk chatting over in YouTube. Common time and Rogramoffy. Ogramoffy? That's a tongue twister. But hello, one and all. Right. So we've just fell down the hole. We just climbed down from here, and oh yeah, the big monstrous woman girl has taken the other what was that girl's name? Is it Emily? That was her name. The young blind girl who helped us out earlier. So, nope. Staff members' last words. Everyone's dead. The plan went to shit. I'm the only one left in this godforsaken place. I tried to escape, but what's the point? I can still see my colleagues being eaten alive. Like an endless loop playing over and over in my head. Let it stop, please. Delightful. Hey, Aji. Good to see you. Also, I panicked there for a second because I was like, what's that noise? And it's Grace's own footprints or footsteps. Because she kind of, as she turns there, you probably couldn't hear it. It's very faint. Oh, hang on. I don't know if let me just double check. The audio is synced up correctly. It should be. Let me just double check. Yes, it is. You are getting the game footage, the game audio. Okay. Sorry, I biffed everything. That is a door. That door needs something. Get in it. Some sort of power. Right.
Why is this under the hospital?
Why is this creepy thing under the hospital? Why is this happening? He is probably not dead. I know my Resident Evils. That doesn't work either. Okay. Oh. Well, he's looking quite exposed. Right, so hang on, what have I got? I've only got one of my hemolytic injectors, these were so cool, right? So that the injectors were, it's like it blows up their body and everything. Blade style. I got 2 half-finished knives. I got 5 bullets, a little bit of herb, and lots of transfusion. So I can make... Oh, well, we can make one of those. That's something. And we can't make much else. Oh, hello. Let me guess, when the power goes on, all this will open. But in the meantime, nothing can be done. So, I've already been thinking I need to actually start writing I actually have started writing a design dive. I'm thinking let's bring back Revisiting Evil, because I never did it for the RE4 remake, but I'm like, you know what, with this, I just immediately started thinking about the whole catharsis of this as a sort of, like, it's interesting how RE9, even based on the 5-6 hours I've played, is sort of, what if we get the emotional highs of RE7 and marry them with RE4, and that's basically the game we've got, right? Okay, operation to eliminate the girl. Hang on, let me... To all employees, the girl is currently occupying the basement. We plan to corner her by taking advantage of the subject's intolerance to light, and we'll place high-intensity ultraviolet lamps throughout the area. Once this is complete, we will begin the operation to eliminate the subject. Prepare your weapons and be on standby. Okay, so I think that's like the big monstrous woman girl, I guess, that we saw... or that haunted us right at the start. Okay, oh, I forgot. I've still got Requiem. I've got some empty injectors. I've got a knife. There's more herbs. Also, yeah, I've got... Oh, it's funny, because, like, oh, so the transfusion bags, if you can't combine them, if I remember right. That's like a thing. Alright, let's just start. Nope, there she is.
Is that Emily?
Well, we think it's her. Happy days. I think we should be eating that food. It's probably very out of date. Those are good looking cigarette butts. Like, this is the sort of the small things, like, I get really enamored with, like, looking at prop art. And like, hey, how did they implement this? And this... I love these little bits of attention to detail in a game. I hear footsteps. Or I hear something. Ah, you know what? Come here. Blub, 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 blub. Kersploosh. Alright, I can't. It's just all scrap at the moment. So it is very dark. Oh, brains. Cannot see shit. But I'm going to assume that whatever this was, it wasn't good. And that's also locked due to the power. I forgot how, like, slow Grace is at all times. She is, like, interminably slow. Like, you'd think if she was in the FBI, they'd make her do cardio. Oh. Oh, it's moving footsteps I'm hearing again. Okay, right, we definitely need to find this power core or whatever it is. What's that, buddy? How did I miss him at that range? Oh. Oh, there she is. It's in the vents. I feel like we're...
Emily.
Emily,
Goodness.
have you played Alien Isolation?
Emily.
Oh, that's a lot of creepy dolls.
It collects things.
Rap. Alright, I have a sneaking suspicion we're about to trigger all that. Right. Yeah, give me some ammo, please. That seems like a smart thing to do. Oh, here we go. Yep. So if we remove a joint plug. Oh, crap. Hang on. Harpy.
You can do this.
So this needs all three of them. Oh crap, it's her. He's coming. Very close. All right. Okay. Nope, she's over there. All right, put the plug in. Oh, and it's brightly lit. That might help. Oh, hang on, what's my... There we go. Taking the toolbox to the boiler room for repairs, the quality of blood the laboratory receives has gone downhill. We've been notified from above to take immediate action. Looks like some problem during the separation process is to blame. Going to do some work on it. Well, okay then. Alright, so it looks like we can climb up that way. Much else here. Alright, we need some sort of apparatus to open that. I've also, like, ran out of space. Right, let's just stockpile the ammo just in case. Alright. Oh, I should have kept the... Oh, so what happens then if she comes over? I'm assuming she's not going to come in the door. Oh, I wonder if I can lock her in. Oh no, that wouldn't work because she's... Hey, where'd you go? Yep, completely lost her. Fine. So yeah, what I was thinking is like, I wonder if you could trap her in the room, but probably not. Alright, so... Can't he... Oh! Gah! Right, I was able to scrap a knife, I think. I think I just need to scrap a knife. Because actually there's one item in my inventory. I could probably get rid of the wristband because I don't need it right now. Oh, I thought oh god. Right, hang on. We need to go back to the inventory and drop some shit off. Oh, now you fucking come back. Come on then. Yep, let's go. Come on, Grace. Maybe, I don't know, your bus is late, something. Look as if you're in a hurry. Where is she? Come on. Oh, hello. Oh, she... Oh, there we go, it's burning her. Cool. We actually scared her off for a little bit. That's kind of neat. Alright, I need to deposit some stuff, and then we need to come back. Let's just hope she doesn't decide to... I don't know. I wonder whether it's worth visiting these ones the furthest away. Although I'm trying to figure out... I'd be interested to see whether or not every time we open up a door, does it also guarantee us a light source? Otherwise, this all gets a little precarious. You know? Oh, hang on, did I miss the... Did I miss the door? Right, where's that one? Where's the save room? Shit. Oh crap, that's not really a good hiding place, is it? Well, she can see me quite clearly, I think. Wait, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Where was the last... Reload this save file. Save's coming for the win. Hang on, is there any crafting I can do before... And I can just scrap stuff. Okay. Right, store that knife, because it's a good knife. Store the herb. Store that, because I don't need it right now. Then... I didn't leave any... Okay, right, that seems to make a bit more sense to me. Safe! Because otherwise I'm running around carrying all these resources that I don't necessarily need. And she's wandering around doing her whole thing. Yeah, I completely missed that door. Excuse me. Right, we've seen this. Keep going. Ah, I missed this. Unlocking the cells. You gotta insert the 3 joint plugs and pull the left lever if you're crazy enough to open the cells. The joint plugs are currently being used to power other areas. I've marked the locations on the map. Removing them will cut the electricity, so you better be extra sure before you start messing around with them. So, one's in the holding cells, one's in inspection, one's in processing. But it looks like there might be some kind of jiggery pokery as we climb through it. Alright.
You can do this.
And then immediately turn the flash off, because she is going to come out.
Not again.
Ah, okay, never mind. We'll wait it out. Nearby. Oh, there she is. They're really leaning more into the alien thing this time, even more so than 7 did. It feels like. Okay. Yeah, very much feeling the stalking aspect of the behavior. We've read that already. I don't think there's any other resources in here, is there? I can make a knife. Great. But I also have 2 shitty knives. Okie dokie. There we go. That's what I needed to do. So what I need to do now is get her to go away. There she is. Go on you go, girl. Right, let's hope that's enough to keep her. Right, she's going round to the left. I can sneak in here. Okay, that's good. That is very good. Though there are dark segments in between. A zombie. The sounds of it. Doing. Oh yeah, so I forgot about this. Like, there's this whole aspect of the zombies in this one that they have like remnants of their. They say things and act in ways that sound like they remember bits of their previous life. For splash. Safe, I don't know the combination for. Scrap to make stuff. 12 subjects which we were provided with were confirmed injected and reduced to blood at the processing center. At the processing area, we'll be able to increase the turnover rate even more thanks to the increased stock from our supply chain. We've already started processing today's additions. Well, that's all a bit just charming, isn't it? I do like having less number of enemies in a horror game. Too many makes it more into an action game. A big, bad, strong, and intelligent one. Yeah, like, it does seem like the game tries to kind of oscillate between these two extremes of... We're going to give you a bunch of enemies to deal with, but particularly with Grace, it's actually maybe going to make you more sense not to deal with them. And let Leon come in, but you also still have this big bad in the interim. Oh, there we go. Hang on. Is there any way to... Ooh. Is this a good idea? A lockpick. Yep. Oh, it's alright. It's just a zombie. Oh. No, it isn't. I think she just ate the zombie. Oh, that's pretty fucking terrifying. All right. So that path is opened up. I get the impression I was supposed to come here after I picked up that power unit over there. The thing, it's funny, I think we talked about this in the first stream, right, when I was playing this, that the thing that I feel is, like, the bit that I'm still rubbing up against, particularly during these sessions with Grace and the and the girl is the environment isn't particularly that broad, and so it makes it difficult to like
That's two.
so it makes it difficult to that doesn't power that. So it makes it difficult, I feel like. I was like, for example, when the girl came out a minute ago, I hid in that cell. But in my head, as a designer, I would have thought, let me hide in something, because the girl's going to walk all the way to the end of the corridor, maybe look in the cell and double back. But they don't do that. They did this before with the girl, that she does a certain amount, just enough to kind of craft a lot of it, and then she kind of falls back a little bit, and I'm like, I don't know, like part of me is like, oh, that's cool, but there's always like my brain's expecting it to go one step further, and it never does. But hey, that's just game developer AI guy thinking an awful lot about game as he plays it, you know? But then that's probably what you're watching for. Yep, I knew that was gonna fucking happen. Away you go. Yeah, let's just kill that so it doesn't come back. Aye, off you go. So there was another one in here. That wasn't it. It was over here at the end, wasn't... Was it? Or am I making that up? Oh no, there was one further round. So I need to find the... I think, yeah, the other one is probably... I'm going to have to go back through that area I was just in and keep going. But there was one over here. And there was a guy in here at least. Sorry, buddy. Crafting recipes. You can now craft a Molotov. Ooh. Will you now give me the supplies I need to craft one? Hi. Don't mind me, I'm just getting the blood at your crotch. Bullets. Okay. There's a lot of bodies in here. Oh, I see you, you little shit. They're headless, so that's good. Oh, no. Here's scrap. Oh, I do have a lockpick, don't I? Let's go. Rare metal. Anything else I can... Oh, we can... Wait, so... A bottle and brains gives me a Molotov cocktail. Because apparently the blood is flammable. Don't know how they came to that conclusion, but okay. Okay. So I need to be able to get through this area and kill power. You got there, bud? Okay, I think we need to get into that room. We need to keep going round. Is there anything I missed there? Oh, hang on, what? Oh, right, there's a lockpick and the square socket wrench. Okay, I was just reading the diagram wrong. Right, let's go into the perfectly lit security room. Anything I can... Oh, have I got any... Yeah, I'll take that transfusion bag. Keep all the rare metal, because that's what allows me to create the Requiem. Oh, I'll take it all out, actually. Can I? Oh, hang on. I can't do anything about that just yet. What do I need to create? Oh, I have... Oh, yeah, there we go. I can craft it. Now, store that. Then... Just craft all the big bullets. Oh. Oh, I miss it. I don't have the blood. Don't have the blood. Okay. Fine. So let's double back and we're going to go round the corner. Listening now. So what's everyone else playing at the moment? So I'm assuming, I think quite a few of you have already started and finished this in the time that I've got with it. But what else is everyone... Well, what else is everyone looking forward to, I guess? Like, I'm looking forward to Pragmata, actually. Like, my next game I'm looking forward to is also by Capcom. Pragmata is beginning to look really cool. I've watched people playing... I haven't played the demo, but I watched other people play the demo, and I thought, oh, that actually looks quite neat. I just did not give myself time, because I'm currently playing about 5 games for future YouTube episodes at the moment. So that's taken up a huge amount of my time. Currently, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is the big one that's consuming quite a bit of my gaming availability, as it were. Oh, hello, Brains. Oh, he's headless, that's good. Plus, I'm impressed we've managed to get 40 minutes into the stream and no one's brought up the DLSS thing yet. I'm like, we're doing all right. You girl appearing. Hate when I'm fucking right. I cannot see shit right now. Fuck me, she's right there. It wouldn't be so bad were it not for the fact I timed that down to the second. Okay. The problem is... Oh, I wonder, can we move fast enough? Ah, oh, bollocks! she left. Oh, piss off. I was hoping she'd stayed in there. But she must have ducked out right before I did it, because I imagine they were like, oh yeah, people have figured out that's a strategy. Come on then. We know you're afraid of the light. Oh, you're actually stuck between a rock and a hard place right now, because both the areas around you are... Come on then. We checked everything that was in this room, didn't we? Right. Go on, off you fuck. Oy, some kids these days, you know? Yep, the blister heads are going to be a pain in the teeth. I'm hoping that I killed that guy back in the room. But he's not going to come back in a hurry. I've run out of blood. So that's a bit of a headache. But we can persevere nonetheless. There's a whole bunch of blood back there. But the problem is, as soon as we open the holding cells, everybody and their fucking auntie's going to come out. So the collection pool, but in order to do that, I think we need to go through there, and then we need to trigger the forklift and go through that bit, and then put the power back on. So I think that's how we're going to have to do it. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. You look dead. Oh no, that was just to kill him, not to... Oh no, the game could be a dick. If I don't move fast enough. There we go. Oh, that is not it. Right, oh, so the square... Oh, that's for the bolt in... I know what that's for. Come with it. Right, let's try and double back before the game decides to be smart and spawns her here. I wonder if it's possible for it to do that. Dopey dopey dope. Come on, Grace. You'd think they put her through like cardio or something when she was going to join the FBI. Oh, I'm hearing. Great. 2 of them. Means the other one I have to get from here. You... girl? Oh, fuck off. I ain't got time for you and your shit. There we go. Ooh. Well, that looks big enough for her to crawl out of. Okay. I'll see where this is going. Yep. Big enough for her to crawl out of. Also big enough for me to crawl into. Crap. Oh, I can't craft anything right now. I have 0 blood. Now, if I was going to trigger a jump scare, the girl, it would be right around here. Weebs. Right.
The smell.
Okay. I still don't have whatever I need. That'll be it. Right. Or maybe there's something I can do there, but let's deal with this first. Ring ding 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 ding. Oh, thank you, hip pouch. Yeah. And draining system, turn valve to drain water. Hang on, the valve's on the other side. It's dangerous to enter the tank after drainage. Follow fall protection guidelines when crossing. Oh, look, there's a... In the map, there was a vent that gets me to the other side over there. Bullets! Now, can I have that key back? Or... I've still got the key. Great. Yeah, I like how she complains about the smell and then immediately, like, let's just pick up zombie goo. Indeed. Oh, hang on, because I also assume if I take that out, that door shuts. Yeah. So we need to go back through... There was something in the map about... Oh, hang on. Oh, well, oh, yeah, right, there we go. We go back the way that we came, and then... By going that way, we can then open up the other... We can move the other forklift. Right, now here, they're definitely going to bring her in. Because there was a pipe... Well, there's a gap there, and there's a pipe to my right that's blocked. No? Look at that. There we go. I was just about to say, I wonder if they get her to come through that metal grate, and then literally as I was about to say it. Ah, right. There we go. Very clever. So this is interesting, because now I'm going to have to... The game could be a dick and spawn her in right now. I think it... Oh shit. Hi, buddy. Ah! Oh, that's a weird animation bug, but there we go. I'm busy. Right, I'm slightly lacking in blood, but yeah, it is. You know what I was saying earlier about how it seemed like it would be interesting if they could create a scenario where she appears there. Okay. I got everything in this room. Oh, it's just the safe. So... How'd you like that? Bye-bye. You're not my first vent crawling enemy to have to deal with in these games. Oh, bloody hell. I'm gonna say some of them will be alive, won't they? Is that?
Oh God, I really don't want to go in there.
Am I meant to go that way? I don't think I'm meant to go that way. Why did it give me the option? I knew that was gonna happen. Hey, just keep your distance. Yep, I'm stuck in amongst them. Blood! What was that? Yeah, fuck this. Try not to get the blood in my eyes, you know? Oh, there we go. Now I've got an easy way out. Oh. Oh, okay. Now I need to change the direction. Did I not find? I did find another lockpick. There we go. Ah, more of the magic bullet material. I'm thinking I'm just going to try and stockpile my Requiem bullets as long as possible. And then eventually, like, right, okay, now we'll use them. Right, can I squeeze? Can I? What about now? No. What about now? No. What about now? Oh, hello. Ah. Get the way. Let me. Yes. God. So annoying. Oh, there we go. I needed a knife. Blood! This is the new crime evidence. It's not as good though. Or drugs. What was drugs? Oh, Silent Hill.
Stay calm, Grace.
Oh dear. Need to get out of the way of that. Thank you. What else can I... Cool. Right, so we crank this wheel. Is there anything down there? No. Right, I'm going to do something else. I am not going... Oh, no. Can I... Ah, shit, right, okay. I was going to say, I'm going to double back. But I can't.
What?
Ah, fucking typical.
Processing will now begin.
Processing. Shit, no.
Oh, shit.
No, no.
You guys fancy getting stuck in there? That'd be grand. Yeah, kick his ass. How many do I need to get in before it... Jesus, hello. Gets jammed, I guess. No, no, I want that back. There we go, thank you. Her splash. Oh, thank you. Almost complete. Yes, you know that way it was funny you say about the supplies, right? Because I looked down here and I'm like, there's nothing. And then I came down here and it's like, here's a Molotov cocktail and like a whole bunch of bullets. I'm like, oh, shit, okay.
Processing complete.
Give me the bloody ladder.
It stopped. It finally stopped. Thank God.
So this is really going to fuck with us now, because we're going to have to get through this whole bit without it being lit. So, let me guess. She's going to come back at this point. For round 3. I got... nothing. I do have lots of bullets. And... knife. Med injector. Oh, we got a bunch of supplies. DLSS is indeed turned off.
Last one. Now to free Emily and get out of this place.
So hang on, $1 million question, how the fuck? Now, I mean, look, I think DLSS has its uses for sure, particularly if you can't get the game to render at the resolution that you want. Like, I'm running it at 2160p natively on the graphics card because my graphics card can take it. But, you know, and I think certainly when you look at, I think there's a big conversation about the value of DLSS, particularly 3 and 4, right? Like, I've actually had friends who've started playing this on the Switch too, and they were like, it looks great, it's playing really good, and that's lovely, courtesy of using DLSS on the console. I did wonder when we were gonna get down here. But yeah, the whole DLSS 5 thing is just an absolute mess of a situation. And it seems finally like Nvidia's push in that direction has reached a point where players are just not going to stick with what they're trying to do any longer. Well, now we're talking. Because if you look at DLSS 1 through 4, it's all about trying to address a technical issue, right? And I think that's generally fine. And then it's down to player choice whether or not you want to use it. Though I did actually, I appeared in an interview that was on GamesBeat not that long ago, where they asked me about the state of everything, and I said it's a bit of a joke that, you know, you look at games like, there was games like Borderlands. Like I wrote a whole issue in my newsletter about how things like how people are now using DLSS as a means to mitigate against like engine optimization is a bit of a headache. Like the whole Borderlands 4 launch debacle. And it seems as if now it's kind of ingratiated itself into the industry in a way that I don't think is particularly healthy or sustainable. And now, of course, we get DLSS 5, which... Now, the thing is, right, in the same week that all this has gone down, NVIDIA also showed off DLSS 4.5, and that's just kind of an iteration and an update on the frame generation and rendering that they've already done. And it's like, cool, this looks fine. This looks like what we need. Oh no, we've already got them. They're over here now, aren't they? I thought I dealt with you. Ah, okay, fine. Oh, they're all on fire now. Ah. Yep. So, hang on, I just saw a question about do I even know what it is? I do know because actually pretty much everything that is DLSS 5 was announced last year. So let's... I didn't know they could catch each other on fire. I was kind of hoping that that would work, and it did. God, the fact that these guys don't stagger at all. Fuck's sake, mate, drop. There we go. Okay, so, what was the... There was a comment in there somewhere. Let me just go back into the chat and find it. If we're talking about it for a moment, do you have any sense of even what it is? Because I have no idea. It's like machine learning to use a generative system to my ears as a best guess. Right, so DLSS from the beginning. We made a video about this years ago. We've made a couple of videos about how super sampling technologies work. And of course, I even did an episode of AI in games where I did it in collaboration with NVIDIA. They sent me an RTX 4000 series, which is what I'm using right now for playing this game. Steroids, hell yeah. And so the way that DLSS has historically worked, there we go, nice, was it was all about using machine learning technologies, or specifically deep learning technologies, in order to render existing frames at higher resolution. So the whole idea is that you render a game at one spec, so you render the game at like 720, you can render it at 1080, you render it at 1080, you can get it up to 1440p, like that sort of thing. And the original version of it was they trained what was essentially a generative model. It was convolutional neural networks that were based on data that they already had about an existing game. So you actually, in DLSS 1, and I'm trying to remember, I actually explained this in one of the videos, I think maybe in 2 as well. The model had to train you had to train a model for each game. And so when you downloaded the RTX driver updates from NVIDIA, it would come with the new the permutation of DLSS for that game. Oh shit. Yeah, fuck you. You gotta be dick. Come on, fuck off. Got your fucking vent. So, more recent versions, so then DLSS 3, which I made the video about years ago. The big difference with DLSS 3 was it moved towards frame generation. So it wasn't just trying to improve the quality of the image generation, because one of the existing problems with DLSS was that the image generation would cause artifacts, particularly with moving objects. So as an object was moving around, so like things like, actually this right now, smoke in front of me, that would get that, because the difficulty was trying to interpolate and interpret how that smoke and even things like shadows would cascade over time, because it's actually, this is why the more DLSS 2 and 3 started doing a lot more in kind of feeding preceding frames into the generator, so it would know the current frame, but it would also know previous frames, so it could kind of generate based on the passage of time, or at least its interpretation of the passage of time, right? So DLSS 1 through 4 has always been about trying to improve on this fundamental thing of, we can render frames, I want to be able to render frames at higher quality and fidelity. There was also then the fact of, well, on top of all this, can we now start rendering the intermittent frames so that I can then boost the frame rate? And that's also why DLSS 3 doesn't just have, you go into your graphics settings, you don't just have the upscaling, you also have frame generation. So that's what these systems could now do, was, right, we don't just go and watch the entire video I made about this on DLSS 3. It doesn't just take the previous frames and then try and calculate how to upscale them. It also looks at intermediate frames and tries to figure out how to generate them. So fast forward to where we are now. 1, 2, 3. So fast forward to now. DLSS 5, now this is based on my understanding of what I know about it, is doing a bunch of different things. Oh, hang on, let's...
It's me! It's Grace! It's Grace! Calm down. Grace? Yeah, we gotta get out of here.
Oh god, so we need to run.
I'm scared. Why is it so loud?
Oh, I turned all the fucking lights on.
Just don't let go. Come on.
I killed all these guys. This is nonsense.
It's just spinning you down. Why won't they close?
And there she is. Right. There we go. So DLSS 5, by the look of it, is doing a number of different things. It's not just doing the image upscaling. It's not just doing the frame generation. It's also trying to... So the thing is, right, one of the things that a lot of people don't understand about DLSS is it doesn't just take the rendered frame of the game. So it actually gets engine data as well. So for example, one of the other things that they did in 3 is it also gets motion vectors from the engine. The engine actually interprets how pixel data is moving over time. And so it feeds that into DLSS so that it helps with frame generation. Oh, would you? Not the now. Oh, please go away. I'm trying to explain DLSS here.
Oh, we gotta get out of here.
Tappy, 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 tappy. There we go. She's a looker, I'll admit. So, it's always been a generative... The DLSS has, from the very beginning, always been a generative AI technology, right? Max weight has been exceeded. Oh jeez, it talks. She's still got a foot. I'm assuming she is. Right. So, yeah, that's it. Your existing version of DLSS was always getting information from the rendered frame, and then it's lost a hand. Then more recent ones, they were getting the motion vectors to help with the frame interpolation. But now it sounds like they're actually feeding geometric data into the model, because what it's trying to do is also facilitate the
You okay?
the real-time lighting.
Yeah.
So previous versions were able to help with ray tracing, because if you were able to ray trace at a lower resolution, then it would upscale it.
How about you?
Because one of the things with ray tracing is it's incredibly expensive to do rendering like that in real time. So let's find a way to mitigate it.
Here,
So you'll notice how a lot of ray tracing options in NVIDIA cards would require you to have DLSS on, because it's supporting that ray tracing, because the compute cost is high. So I think that the earlier versions did actually have engine data that was coming in to support the ray tracing, and that was helping with the DLSS. I can't say that for sure. It's been a little while since I read the white papers. Also, when they announced DLSS 5, they did not announce the white papers. So part 1 is there's a lighting aspect to it. They're trying to use it to facilitate the lighting. So it's actually getting engine data about the rendered frame and the local geometry, and it's using that to help it basically do dynamic
let's go.
real-time light compute. Now the thing is, this isn't even I'm actually forgetting the name of it very, very briefly, but I did write it down. Thank you very much, Grace, for finding that. But I wrote it down in the newsletter this week, so I'm going to quickly go and double check this. So yeah, Tencent has a tech called Magic Dawn, which also uses AI-powered engine technology for global illumination, so lighting, but also does spatial audio and occlusion culling. So it seems like DLSS 5 is also trying to do real-time lighting using the AI tech. So it's using the AI to try and anticipate and approximate the actual lighting that should be happening in the scene, and then using that to essentially, they say it's not a post-processing filter, it's a fucking post-processing filter, and they're applying it to the rendered frame. Now, if that actually proves not to be the case, that it isn't a post-processing and it's actually part of the render, I will rescind that, but as near as I can tell, it is. The face thing, though, is most certainly a post-processing filter. So they actually announced it last year. I talked about it in the newsletter in January of 2025. There is an AI facial rendering tech that NVIDIA showcased about a year ago. And what it does is it essentially is able to isolate and interpret faces that exist in rendered frames, and then it passes it through the equivalent of an Instagram filter. And that's a bit of a, I'm speaking quite dismissively of the tech, but it is. What it's trying to do is understand the face, and then it tries to figure out how to re-render on top of that existing face. Now the thing is, everything that people have complained about with that tech,
We made it.
people pointed out a year ago.
We did it.
The yassification of the faces, were like, but also critically the whitewashing it does.
all right?
Because the demo that they showed at the time is of this kind of Middle Eastern or like South Asian temple, and there was a woman in it, and first of all, she goes from being a conventionally attractive woman to an Instagram supermodel, but also her shade of skin is like notably lighter. I think the example that they showed is even worse. The recent example they showed at GTS is even worse because it's not just the yassification, it's not just the whitewashing of the face, but also you could clearly see the faces are being derived from existing data that they have of that are from generative models.
Oh my God.
All right, let's just hang on. There's a hospital and also just randomly a helicopter and everything.
Stay right there.
It's okay. We're not infected.
So you're normal?
I think so.
I'm as close to normal as you're gonna get in this game, buddy.
Thank fuck. Those things
Sorry.
still running around.
Who are you?
The phrase "thank
You
fuck"
don't need to
in a
worry
game
about
like this is just the funniest thing to me.
No.
That your kid?
What's...
This? Old war wound. I can't run away even if I wanted to.
So yeah, the
Can you
I love that
focus?
they've got the oh yeah, he limps.
Sure can.
He's not a zombie. He's just got a war wound. So yeah, like the face rendering tech is something that we've seen before.
No.
Go back to I think it's like one of my first issues of my newsletter in January
get it
last
for me.
year, and I talk about it.
It's in there.
And also I point out how
I
everybody
myself.
complained about it.
I can't outrun those things.
I
not
think
with
what
this
you
life.
saw there,
Are you
and this
on
speaks
team?
to I think the fundamental issue with DLSS 5 and why
you seen the
everyone
same
is
shit I've seen?
rightfully pissed off.
Look, lady,
Because
we're out of options here.
sure,
How much longer you
there
think
is an
any of us will
opportunity
survive?
for you to
It's not safe.
like they're saying it's parameterized. You can change the lighting settings. You can maybe configure whether or not the use of the faces. I imagine the face rendering
get the
tech
key.
is something they'll be able to turn on and off.
I'll
Settings.
keep her safe.
In the same way that like a lot of people won't actually
promise.
use most of the DLSS features when they play a game. Like I actively avoid turning it on unless I have to.
It's a
But
deal.
I imagine that'll be something that they'll probably do.
Come on.
But the thing is that they did say it's a parameterized model. Now, the lighting, that's fine. If I can have control over the lighting model and allow my environment artists, actual art directors, to go in and configure that, and they see the value in it, great. If that's actually going to bring a couple of milliseconds off the render frame, off the render times, and I still get the quality of lighting I want, and the original artistic vision of the lighting I want, so be it. Okay?
I'm Grace.
But the face tech, I think, is quite problematic.
Here.
Because the face tech,
Thank you, Harry.
where's that data coming from that they're training the faces from? Like, where's that?
I'll be right back.
Like, you saw the example of Grace, right? I complained about it on social media because I'm like, you look at Grace, she has a very particular facial structure, right? And the version of her that went through the DLSS 5 that they posted, that's a different woman. That is not her at all. So how much control do I have over this? Because, right, bearing in mind, right, I wonder, is there any way I can actually just... And I was going to say, is there any documentation I've got that just shows me, like, a picture of Grace right now? But, no. Grace is... she has a very particular facial structure. This has been crafted by human artists, but also her face, I imagine that this is being based on human, they've used some human. Ooh, a visitor named ZZ. You know, I imagine that her face is actually derived from a real human, that they've probably used an actor or a model of some sort to help with identifying what she's supposed to look like, right? So when you've got that in the mix, take out both the bullets, take out Requiem, and then let's just quickly quit Requiem and put the big bullets in. There we go. Put that back. So if you're getting the AI to render her face, I want complete control over how that face can manifest. And that would mean that I am going to, and the way that they originally did DLSS, way back in DLSS 1, is I would expect to be able to put in thousands of images of her face at very high resolution based on the original modeled face that they can then use to render that in real time. Now, if I remember right, because I mentioned it in the original video that I did, the DLSS,
Please, just let it be in here.
the DLSS 1, when they used to have to train their own models, images were in like 8 or 16K. Like you had to render the game at like massive resolutions, and those were fed into the model. That's how it could achieve rendering at 4K, because the original source training data was like significantly larger than it. So I would expect if I'm getting to do something like this, I want to be able to put the original faces in, and maybe even, oh, give me the faces of, no, point to this. How do I, there we go. Oh, okay, there we go. A weird little double helix. Okay, so that looks like a key to something. So, like, I would expect that I'm able to put in maybe the original photos of the model that I'm using as reference, as well as high definition renders of her face in order to get her what I look like. Because instead, what you get is essentially this AI slop filter, where suddenly she looks like a different woman, and apparently she's really got her hair and makeup together. Like her hair was a different color and texture. You're like, what are we doing here? It was a whole mess. Is there anything here, or am I just spinning this for no reason? There must be a point to that, otherwise I wouldn't be able to pick it up, but we'll get there. Ooh. All right, an hourglass. What's this? Nope. Your presentation was quite impressive. Well, we are pleased to hear that the experiment has progressed to phase 4, which is far from the results we expect. Good. Okay. And it's been more than 20 years since the establishment of this care centre. We require clear results. As an added precaution, we have requested the blockade be extended to 2040. It's imperative we obtain ELPIS before that deadline. Okay. So frame generation has led to sloppy optimization. I hate this era of gaming right now. Dead social assassin. Right. Now, the thing is, again, if you actually train the systems relatively, again, like I said, on one hand, DLSS has its value, and I think it is very useful. It does have its issues, though, particularly in, we were talking, I don't know if you caught me earlier, I did mention like things like Borderlands. I think the Borderlands 4 launch fiasco, where you had games that were being shipped suboptimal because, and they were using DLSS as a means to get around it. I think, well, what's that about? Okay. What else can I pick up and fuck with around here? All right, someone's placing this lab coat in far too much reverence. Okay, this must be of. Aha, see? There was more questions there. Give me a second and I'll find them. Yes, indeed, Aji, we are talking about DLSS, and oh great, we're going back in. I bet you the girl is still kicking about, doing her thing. There was a question or some comment. I'm understanding it's a lot of generative systems. I'm now wondering, how is it choosing to apply this lighting material to the objects, items in the world? Is that where this neural network thing mentioned comes in? No, I think that's actually coming from the engine level, because it doesn't just pass in the rendered frame, but it's also passing in information from the engine. So the earlier versions of it were passing in motion vectors of the graphics. So it was actually processing how pixels are being interpolated and moved from one frame to another, and that helps with the frame generation. And also it helps mitigate things like shadows and smoke in the rendered image. I think they're actually feeding because they were doing this already. They were feeding a bit of information out of the engine, I think, to help with the ray tracing. I think they're now doing that even more so with this new model. Do you think there'll be a future model which allows you to make all characters ugly people? I'm sick of playing games where everyone is attractive. That sounds like a fun thing to do. Just everybody just looks like a normal person. They just look like conventionally attractive at best. That would be hilarious. I could see the feature in DLSS 5 being a user-instigated mod where if you want to make a face swap, then it's fine. However, if it's shoved in the user's face as a default, the core main feature, that is basically disrespectful. So I think there's a number of issues with it. I mean, first and foremost, there's the... I was going to say, he really loves this, but there doesn't... She really loves this, but I don't think there's anything of value here. There's the fact, I mean, the fact that everyone, as rightfully pointed out on social media when it blew up, is it completely fucks with the original art direction. Like, none of them looked like an improvement on the original. None of them. Every single one of them, I looked at it like, really? That looks rough. What were you thinking? I'm going to save multiple checkpoints, because that way when I need to come back and record footage of this. Ooh, okay, hello. Memory transfer, Oswell E. Spencer. Humanity suffers when the drive and experience of our most exceptional leaders is lost. The ultimate way to preserve such greatness is to transfer these memories to a new vessel. Just as fruit flies have the potential to pass on certain memories to their offspring through their genes, so too can the memories of a human donor be passed on to a recipient. This isn't Assassin's Creed, guys, come on. The question we now face is how to harness this incredible potential. The answer lies in the medium of memory, blood. Cells within the blood contain multitudes of information, including factors tied to memory. Thus, since the T-virus grants us control over factors within the blood, it can be hypothesized that harnessing those same elements will allow us to transfer memories from superior individuals. However, for such a procedure to succeed, the host must be able to withstand the toxicity of the mutated T-virus strain while preserving their own intelligence. Sourcing viable subjects will be key to future research and testing. This is how they bring back Wesker. I said it in part 1. We need to bring Wesker back. So yes, it's a combination of they are taking both the rendered frame, the original, and they're getting information from the engine, and that is going into the DLSS process to then actually generate the resulting output. So it's a kind of mishmash of different things. What else? Take an empty bottle. Also take an empty injector, you never know. Probably need more blood. I have a horrible feeling this is all going to escalate into some sort of nasty boss battle of some sort. Can I craft anything from this? No, not yet. We need blood. Is that just... Oh no, there's chemicals. I thought that was just protein powder. I just finished this game last week. I don't even... The helicopter part, yes, indeed. But yeah, the fundamental issue with the whole DLSS thing is it's changing the original art direction. And all of those look really rough. None of them looked good. And it's like, well, what are we doing here? Like, I've always argued for all its faults. The DLSS 1 through 4 is addressing a technical need. It's also a technical need that the games industry created for itself, because we continue to try and hold graphics of a game as like the high litmus test of overall quality. So, you know, this game looks stunning, but again, the lighting in these games is very good, although sometimes I think I've got it a little too dark. But overall, like, the visual direction of this game is really... That's a lot of blood. But as an industry, we continue to push towards using graphics as the means to drive innovation. And this was the point I made to GamesBeat. I don't think they actually published this bit in the interview. But I was like, the problem, you know, we keep using graphics as a means to push innovation, and then we've now got DLSS because people can't render graphics at the level of fidelity that we keep telling them is like the cutting edge. So then we created a technology that uses AI to kind of work against traditional rendering techniques, or to kind of work around traditional rendering techniques to get the desired level of fidelity. But DLSS 5 isn't about that. DLSS 5 is about fundamentally changing... It's actually now think about how DLSS 1 to 4 are taking existing rendering techniques and then boosting them. Because like I said, like old DLSS, you still render the game at a lower frame and then you upscale it. Now they're actually getting to the point of complete neural rendering. So there's the face renderer, but also things like NVIDIA added tech last year, which now does neural rendering for textures. So you actually, it's doing real-time upscaling of textures, because a couple of games have done this now. Like actually, one of the first games that did it was God of War Ragnarok on the PS5, where the textures are actually smaller than usual. Instead of shipping with like 4K textures, it ships with 1080p textures, and then it actually upscales them in real time. And most players don't notice. Like actually, the difference in quality is negligible. It's really well done. So now, like NVIDIA implemented their own neural texturing. They announced it the same week they announced the face renderer in like January of 2025. Okay, so they found somebody who's a match for all the blood types, and that's not good. Oh, you little shit. Like how I just smack those things like they owe me money. Great, helicopter key. A bit tarnished in places.
Found you.
Let me guess. This is all... this is all going to blow up in my face. So, before this all kicks off, like, one of the things to bring up is, like I say, DLSS 1 to 4 is, as much as I have a beef with it, it addresses a technical need that exists. And as much as I do hate the fact that we keep using it as a means to sort of mitigate, hey, you know, wouldn't it be great if I could actually play the game at the rendered fidelity that I want? The thing that it does achieve is it means you can play games on your Switch too, and it means you can play games on your, actually, no, you can't do it on Steam Deck. It's like Switch 2, for example. The Steam Deck has to use AMD's FSR, or FSR1, I think. Use FSR2 because that is ML based. But it allows you to be able to play like Cyberpunk or Star Wars Outlaws or Assassin's Creed Shadows. You can play them on a Switch 2, and I think that is great because you know if I'm playing one of those games on a Switch 2, I know I'm going to get a degradation in performance, right? Because it's the Switch 2. This is a brand new piece of hardware. It is nothing compared to this machine or even like a PS5 or an Xbox Series X.
Yes, Zeno, that's correct.
Oh, hello.
All tests have come
Oh,
back
that guy.
positive. I can confirm that she is indeed
The one.
the one that we've been searching for.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Tommy. So,
If all goes as planned, Elpis will soon be in our hands.
Elpis just sounds like a really
Of
ill
course.
and like sickly Elvis.
First, I must initiate the protocol.
I must initiate the protocol. So, right.
I've done it.
DLSS 5 thus far, nothing that they have shown about it is actually delivering a need of the industry. And I think Joshy kind of points out on Twitch, NVIDIA marketing made a big oops. They were overzealous when showing it off. Well, there was an article, Zach Zweisen posted about it on Kotaku, that they actually spoke with some studios who were like surprised that they'd went for it, and even some of the studios that appeared in the partner reveal were kind of caught off guard by it. Oh fuck no. Oh bloody hell. Also, I think we have to remember, NVIDIA doesn't make games. NVIDIA is an AI company masquerading as a games company, and it has been for a very long time. I think people are now finally catching on to this, but it's like, it's been happening for a couple of years, really. Oh shit.
Where's the room? What the hell?
Hang on. So the elevator's meant to be there. Can I call it down? No. This is going to end badly, isn't it? So I'm just going to... And so I think at this point, NVIDIA's got to the point where they're maybe... Oh, bloody hell. Aim and spray. Oh, hell yeah.
Okay,
Give me that one.
please work.
So yeah, I think Nvidia has overestimated the perceived value of, like I say, I think always, like, my issues with DLSS 1 through 4 aside, there has always been a perceived need for it. And I think everything they have shown thus far for 5 has said, no, like, we don't actually need this.
Okay.
And this stems back to a point I made a very long time ago. About 2 years ago, when I gave a talk at the London Developer Conference, the thing I said, and I have been proven right on this again and again and again and again, is you need to prove value to players. If you're going to try and advocate for the use of AI technology somehow in the development of games, at the end of the day, there always needs to be evidence of value for players. Because as much as this is a technology-driven sector, and as much as we like to think that, you know, particularly technological innovation is in the hands of engineers, with games, it's also very much in the hands of players. And if players start turning around and rejecting these things in principle, you run risk of them rejecting you outright. And Nvidia's in a very precarious place right now.
Oh, shit.
Now, bloody hell. That's a lot of blood. Ah, shit. Keep running. Keep on running. And I feel like that Nvidia is in a bit of a precarious spot at the moment. Because I think their focus has been a little bit too heavy. Oh, that looked really good. I am quite impressed at that. That looks gorgeous. That is so nice. Yeah, don't swallow it, Grace. Oh shit. You know, Nvidia's priority right now is to industry, because that's where they're making the bulk of their money. The bulk of their money comes from selling NPUs and GPUs to enterprise customers, and building tools to support their enterprise customers. But right now we're in a situation where people can't afford to buy their GPUs. They can't even manufacture their GPUs. You know, there's lots of things happening right now that are... Oh, get the fuck off. That are beginning to have a negative impact on the perception of the value of what they do. And also, you know, again, it comes back to that thing of industry need, like, who actually wants any of this? I never did find the codes for the safe. Oh well. And like, I'm like, look, Nvidia continues to do a lot of good stuff, but at the same time, I'm like, I feel like they're maybe going the wrong way. And I think they've been going the wrong way for a little while now, in some regards with their product development.
What the fuck did you do?
Reese, what's happening?
Because they're kind of, if you're a little too high on your own supply, you don't really know the mistakes you're making. And I could see them making lots of small mistakes, and it feels like finally one of them has blown up. And this is it.
No, lady, I'm gonna need you up front.
No, it's okay, I'm all right.
I think if they can actually show the lighting tech actually works better, and also, by the sounds of it, see if they could actually get a lighting, see if they could show the lighting tech actually being done by lighting artists. That might have value. I think they jumped the gun with that. Right now, the base rendering, I don't see the value in that at all because it cheapens the game, and that's pushing forward with it. I mean, bearing in mind, they can't even get it to run. Jesus. Bearing in mind, like, they have to run it. That demo, those demos they showed run on two 5090 cards at the same time. The first 5090, I believe, was just rendering the images, and then the second 5090, or like, I think, or like was doing one bit of the DLSS, and the other 5090 was doing the other bit of the DLSS. Like, they're not at a point right now where they can actually, like, even ship this. They said they'll try and ship it next year. And it's like, alright, but you're going to ship it probably to a GPU that no one's going to buy. Oh, poor guy.
Emily, are you okay? Oh, Emily.
I heard in rumors when Nvidia started to focus on AI, they poached from the GeForce team to the AI team, and that clearly shown where their drivers have been very... So many of these companies are making that mistake. Like, Windows needs to get patched all the time. I'm seeing stuff in Xbox updates, I feel, that look like, what are you doing? Like, there's so many of these bits of software, like every, oh, it's Leon time! It feels like
Grace.
every update that's coming out for like a Microsoft product is half-baked and needs fixed, and also, yeah, Leon's face looked completely messed up with that when they did it. We're gonna go and save her.
Hello, gorgeous.
Yes, indeed, Leon. That's right. There was a bunch of the artists who worked on some of those who like, notice how quickly Bethesda retracted everything because they were like, "Oh, it's not quite what we want." I think there's probably been some very frustrated comments been passed between Nvidia and some studios off the back of that reveal.
Shit.
That girl just can't stay out of trouble.
Oh. It's rescue time.
Sherry, Grace is still
Jesus, how many guns have I got?
here. Yeah. Found some files on Victor's computer. She's connected to this somehow.
I think she wants to be connected to
No.
it, but...
I've got it covered.
Rifle ammo. No, hang on, should I? Yep. I need to... Can't he see anything? Oh, right, there we go. All right. Give me your bullets, please. Right, where is she? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Took him a gas there. Oh, hello. Oh, I missed. Oh, crap. Sorry, Grace. Hang on. Oh, hello.
Service.
Explosions with Leon Kennedy. Oh, hey, what the hell? Oh, for fuck's sake, come on. That's better. Oh, you know what? I should have kept that explosive for now. Oh, crap. No! Ah, damn it. Alright. I should not have used that explosive. I was like, you know, a little bit drunk on power. Right, hang on. How many rounds can I put in this thing?
Next.
Open the damn door. Ah, for goodness sake. Oh, hello. Come on, Grace. Head to the door. What was the comment I just saw there? I'm ambivalent about DLSS 5, but I don't know why they showed off inconsistent results. Why the face made up the entire screen, why when the face made up the entire screen, the model kept the lightness somewhat. I don't agree with that at all. But when the face was a tiny portion of the screen, the DLSS model hallucinated and yassified Grace. I think because it's based very much on the amount of data it has about the frame, because it doesn't actually know Grace's face. It just recognizes a face and properties of that face and then tries to amplify them based on the data that they have in their trained model. So so that's based on my interpretation. I don't think their system knows what Grace looks like, and that's the problem. Because if they actually trained them to know what Grace's face looked like, we wouldn't have this situation. Right, come on, guys, stick your head out. That's one. Oh, here we go. Here's the big fella. In the junk. Nope. Stay away from me, Grace. Fuck's sake, woman, open the door. There we go. Don't put bullet slip. Blooming sweeties here.
All right.
Yeah! The young Kennedy time!
Excuse me.
Yeah, they absolutely know what they're doing with this. Every time he turns up, it's just like fucking good times. I'll take your free ammo, thank you very much. Oh, poor guy. He's not just stabbed, he's on fire. He's pulling a jack. Ooh, shotgun shells, you say? Can I go in the door?
Stay with me.
There we go.
Grace,
Leon!
who is she?
Oh, this is Emily. Help me, I can't stop the bleeding.
Hey, look at me. We're gonna be okay. Yeah?
He looks like hammered shit. You know,
Can't stay.
we're gonna be okay.
That should be the way to the water treatment plant.
He used to be such a pretty boy.
Let's go.
Oh.
Hey, just don't give up. Take her. Get her safe. Go. Now.
Oh dear. He's a big one.
I'll keep our friends busy.
Oh, I forget what the button is to parry. Uh-oh. Oh, I missed him. Oh crap. And jumping. Hey, we're out of shotgun rounds. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, what? Alright, Leon, good for having you. You have a good one. It's destroying the tumors covering its body. Yep, I don't think I'm doing it fast enough, I think is my problem. Ow! Son of a bitch. Ah! I need to move. I need to move. Right. Shotgun shells. Brilliant. Nope, run, run, run. Yep. Right, I was going to say that's what's happening. I was getting a bit confused for a second as to how we kept having more and more mutated ones. Come on.
Time to clear out the rest.
man. Stab. That was very scrappy. But we got there in the end. They are dead. I think I've done it. There we go. Yeah, the FOV is super tight, and it does make it quite difficult to see what you're doing. So much detritus everywhere. Ridiculous. It's going to change back to Grace, isn't it? I've just got into a good mood of playing as Leon, and it's going to no, time for Grace again. That's what the long loading screens are. It's like, oh, right, we've got to swap out. Going from one to other.
I'll get you out, Emily. There's got to be a way to get to the surface.
This is going to be the girl again, isn't it? Well, that looks disgusting. Credit to the artists at Capcom. That looks horrid.
I'm sorry, I know it hurts. I'm so sorry.
I need to put the kid down somewhere. Follow the lighting.
Dead end.
There we go.
Can't let that thing hurt her.
Not her, I'm worried about.
Here, rest here. There you go. I need to keep you safe. Okay.
The like sweat and grime on their skin is like really well done. The roof hatch is operated by the panel outside the storage bay. If the power supply errors persist, you must restart the 3 power distribution units in the lower area. Oh, hey, look, another 3 power-related objectives. This should reactivate the control panel and allow you to operate the hatch. Marvelous. Did it just give me... It did. It gave me Requiem bullets. I think that might be a message. Like, Tommy, maybe you need to get the Requiem out for this. Which, if that's going to be the case... Alright, lock the kid in. So, like, with this whole Elvis thing, is there a chance, like, just looking at the girl as she is there a chance that they are both, like, genetic clones of Grace that's using her blood in order to facilitate a point that they're trying to do? Ah, okay. These have limited supply, and then the... Okay, I see where this is going.
Insufficient power. Reset the power distribution units on the lower floor.
Gotta get the power on. It's my only chance.
Hey, look at this. We gotta go downstairs to get the power on. But lo and behold, the monster is downstairs where we're trying to put the power on. Almost like this is a video game. Checking if there's anything. Fine, fuck it, let's go. Yuk, 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 yuk.
I need to find those power units.
Flashlight away. Alright, she's off. No, there's blood and... Oh, there's ammo right in front of me. Yeah, the game is pretty much telling me you're probably going to have to shoot her now. So, we have control room. Control room looks like the only one. Hang on. Yeah, we need to head... Oh, well, head round to the storage area, maybe. Okay. Come on. Oh, they keep doing these little animations where she stops and briefly looks behind herself.
Where are those power units?
Okay, so I'm going to come through here and then she's gonna follow me.
To the go.
Did I miss anything? Oh, the game's really trying to tell me something here. It's like, hey buddy, have you thought about firing the Requiem? Hey there, buddy. Can I interest you in firing the Requiem? Got a funny feeling this is the one I'm meant to do third, but let's do it second, just to... Fuck is she? Hit the switch!
Why is it so stiff?
Uh-oh. Oh, that's terrifying. Oh, come on. Piss off. On you go. Bye-bye. Oh, pre-Molotov. That was annoying because it felt like I could almost get away with it because I moved fast enough, and then the game's like, actually no. Maybe I could have. Who knows? Okay, that's 2 out of 3.
Only one more.
Only one more to go. Oh, there we go. Med injector. Had to actually fire the Requiem. You know what I've noticed this game does a lot? Is notice how a lot of the lighting is at ground level, pointing up. Like that. And that means that every time you see her, it's quite often you see her because the light is pointing up at her. And that gives a much more creepy and ethereal vibe to it than if it was the other way around. Great.
There has to be one somewhere.
All right, so we haven't gone that way yet. She didn't follow us in, did she? No. Yeah, the game seems really keen on doing this thing of repeatedly having the lighting in the environment be such... Oh, God. There's nothing I can... Oh, I can discard that because I don't need it anymore. Actually, I don't know if that was the right thing to do. Who knows? I know sometimes you can keep items in your inventory in Resident Evil when you no longer need them. Ah, fuck off. Don't make me point my big gun at you. So.
Just die already.
There we go.
Power has been successfully restored.
Don't mind me.
I need to hurry.
Yeah, the game, like I say, the game really loves just showing this character in a very particular way because it makes her look even creepier than usual. I noticed it early. I noticed it from the very beginning. But the very first time you meet her in that first sequence, a lot of it was like lamps that had been knocked over and pointing up. And then the more I play it, it's like, God, this is like a habit that they just keep coming back to. Oh, here we go.
We're getting out of here. Get out of the fucking way.
There we go, Grace. You tell her.
Come on. Open.
I'm not shooting her unless I have to. Oh, okay. Jesus. Well, that's a visual. Good grief. That's annoying. I'm not seeing my chat properly on the other side there.
Finally.
I like that, you know, finally it feels like Grace is getting a little bit more oomph about her because, you know, she's had to put up with this crap. In this economy, yeah, absolutely, you're right.
Emily?
Oh no, don't let the kid die.
Oh no. Wake up. Come on. Oh no. Oh, Emily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Just when Leon just comes in and he's just like, he just smolders in the kid's direction.
30. Oh, come on, Emily.
The kid will be fine.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wake up, Emily! Come on!
Ah, come on, the kid's gonna wake up. You can't kill a kid. Can't kill a kid in a game like this. It's just not appropriate.
Come on! Emily!
Also, poor Grace has had a hard time of it. The least we can do is like let the kid. There we go.
Ellie. Hi. It's me. I'm right here. You okay?
no. Is this her going to mutate into one of those things as well? Yeah, remember there was 2 cells. I was kind of waiting for this to happen. I thought this maybe would happen later in the game, but... Oh, bloody hell! What the fuck is that?
Emily?
Oh yeah, yeah. Leon helped her out.
It's Emily!
I'm sorry.
So you can't really move. I just have to keep shooting her. The game's like, oh, do you want to shoot the kid? I'm like, no, not really. We can't let Leon shoot the kid and you don't get the chance, right? It's a little dicey. Poor kid.
I wanted to save her!
You don't understand. It's
No, I never would have escaped without her. This is all my fault. Again.
Look, I get it. Trust me, I get it. But we're still alive. We have to keep going.
It's not the greatest of motivational speeches, Leon. I have your big fucking gun back.
No.
Grace.
Grace, don't go throwing Requiem around like that. That's my baby. Come on, Leon. Then Grace walks up to a certain point, giant monster, and she's like, I really regret giving Leon back his gun. Then he took some Oshia.
Elpis is within reach, Grace.
Oh, this prick.
I'd like you to come with me.
Come with you.
Well, you feel lost, but you're not. You're exactly where you need to be.
Hello.
I've been waiting for you, Grace.
Who are you?
Raccoon City. You're the reason for its destruction, but you're also the key to building a brave new world. You're the final piece. Let us show you your true purpose.
Can't trust anyone that wears a giant leather jacket over his white suit. Like, that's two no-nos at the same time. Ah, alright then. You can tell. So, if you've never seen someone, I was going to say, he's very Wesker coded, wasn't he? You'll notice I keep saving different checkpoints now, because when I go back and record this for an episode, I'm going to do a design dive on this. I will need to have all these checkpoints because I'm not recording as I play. I don't want to overload the computer. Also, I like being able to go back and record a game after I've played it once when I know what I'm doing. Otherwise, it looks far more all over the shop. That's Sherry Birkin, isn't it? We saw her before.
Hey, checking in.
Good timing. Did you find anything on Elpis?
Not yet. Nothing on the servers at the CIA or the Pentagon.
Maybe we need
Oh, very good.
I requested
That's
one.
the same
And I was told to
petrol
shut
gas
down the
station in
investigation.
RE2, right?
What? Why?
They didn't say. Orders from on high.
Look, we don't need you taking a hit for this. I'll just go it alone.
We're in this together. Till the end. I've always been good at working in the shadows.
Going back.
Just don't do anything too risky, yeah?
Me? Never.
I'm gonna
You have
find
to go that
Grace.
fast.
She definitely has something to do with Elpis.
There we go. Wham! Very cool. Like, this is the first time, right? No other game has gone back to Raccoon City since. Like, we've had other games that took place during the RE2-3 window, but this is the first time we've ever went back to the city since it got blown up, right? Like, I know definitely in the main series, but it's like, hang on, was there any of the ancillary? Because I haven't played all the spin-off
road's
Resident
gone.
Evil.
You have to find another way around.
All right. I'll leave that to you. I think I found a clue as to where they might be. Some coordinates on Victor's computer.
Let me guess,
Alright, thanks.
RPD.
Right in the center of Raccoon City.
Oh, right, I didn't realize Renwood was literally next to Raccoon City, like Twin Cities sort of thing. You're in Raccoon City, I urge you to evacuate now. Leave if you can. If you cannot evacuate, go to the police station, the nearest public facility, wherever you can. Take any weapon you have and hide in the nearest sturdy building. Will probably be the last paper we will publish, and I am the last Raccoon Times reporter. Thank you, dear readers, for all your support over the years. I urge you once more, run, find somewhere safe, survive. Dated September 30th, 1998. Hi kids, are you here for the nostalgia?
It's like time stopped here.
If not for Umbrella, it could have just been a normal city.
Yeah. Now it's nothing but ash and memories.
It's also funny, isn't this like the first time you've ever actually seen Raccoon City in the day? Because the second game starts at night when everything's gone to shit. Or it's going to shit. Thank you. I'll have that. Leon doesn't need steroids. Is there anything I can... Come on, use some of them muscles. Also, in hindsight, why didn't I just shoot that lock? Also, anyone else notice the incredibly large spider webs? Oh boy. Sorry folks if you're not a fan of spiders.
Shit.
Oh shit. I kind of forget big spiders was a thing in Resident Evil for a long time. In the earlier games, at least. I like just as my brain was catching up going, hang on a minute, I think there's a problem here with a giant spider, and that giant spider appears. Fuck you. Okay, that was immensely cool. Because the game has built itself to do that. Right, get me out of here.
All right. Now what?
It has kind of pustules on its back. But maybe I can try and hit. Let's move. But what was really impressive about that there was notice how I got knocked through the wall there. So the game knew I would have to double back and try and take pot shots at it, at which point it would then knock me through the wall. And so that was really satisfying, because that was like, it's forcing me as the player to take actions that will lead me into a place where it gets to trigger the animation. Oh hey, hang on, I just realized my face is missing. But that was very cool. And it was very cool in the sense that I got forced into doing it, and I didn't realize. And as soon as it did it, as soon as I got knocked through that wall, my brain was immediately like, "Oh my god, I just got played." That is so clever. It's gonna come down or come through. Or, oh god, wee ones now. Fuck you, you little shit. Oh, that's a lot of them. Oops. What's the button to... Oh. I forget what the button is to sharpen the... As the kids say, it was cinema. What's the button to... It's gonna bug me now. Ah. Controls, basic controls, keyboard and mouse, keyboard configuration. Ready melee weapon. Sharpen the melee weapon is E. Right. What does Leon smell like? Yeah, I kind of agree. He's probably a bit of an Old Spice guy. Because, don't forget, Leon's kind of old now. Son of a bitch. Oh great, we're going up.
You're a real pest, you know that? I gotta squash you.
Oh bloody hell, that's impressive. Oh crap! No, no, no! What are you doing? Oh, that's really well done.
Where are you?
If you used Axe body spray, the spider would run away. You're not wrong. If in doubt, Requiem. The animation and movement on that thing is just gorgeous. It's like, if it weren't for the fact it's so disgusting. Fuck is it? Shit! I see you. Shit! That was cool.
Haven't you had enough? I don't know.
Ah! Yes, I do remember the Black Tiger from the GameCube remake, yeah. Come on. A bit of elbow grease into it, Leon. There we go. That was cool.
Oh, I miss our Raccoon City hospitality.
Here we go. That's our boy. That was so well animated. Like, it was like disgustingly well done. This is the second time I've complained something is disgusting and then said congrats. But yeah, just... Oh, okay, right, I came down here for nothing. I was supposed to go up the stairs. But yeah, that was really nicely animated. The fact that they're using it, like it crawling up the wall so it can essentially teleport in and out of the level, I thought was a really nice touch. Any way I can... this feels like... Oh, okay. Is this going to have some kind of semi-open world thing going on where I'm going to be like... essentially... Raccoon City is a very large map that I'm going to bounce around in. Which should be kind of cool. Ever invincible. Yes, I feel like we should have maybe done more with the spider than just stab it and then walk away. Someone's been here. Look at all this. Oh, very fancy.
Okay, Sherry. I've hit the barricade. Looks like someone else was here first.
Oh, what's
They were
that?
planning on busting their way in. No way around?
The Army Corps of Engineers erected it to
Okay,
seal the
looks
city.
like a meeting.
It goes on for miles.
Guess the only way in is through then.
Like a meeting on Monday. We are moving forward with plans for the 2026 AI conference. We don't have an awful lot. We don't have anything to announce yet. We are currently chatting with. We're starting our reach out to studios and either to have them come and sponsor and partner with us for the event or to come and present. So we're already putting out the feelers right now to a lot of different companies. I am doing there's lots been going on here. Someone has been fucking busy. I am also out visiting the venue on Monday with Sally. Sally's back from GDC, and now that I've let her recover for a few days, I was like, right, come on. We need to go venue hunting. The two of us are going to go and check out the venue on Monday because we're trying to visualize some stuff that we want to do this year. And also we're meeting up
Whose camp is this?
to try and discuss more about... Oh no, okay, it does actually need a key. You can't just unlock it. So yeah, we've got a lot happening there. It's taken us a little bit longer than I would have liked. But because we're really trying to get everything finalized, because we hope to... Oh, the BSAA.
Sure, there's an old BSAA camp here. Place is trashed. Looks like they left in a hurry.
What were the BSAA doing in Raccoon City?
Yeah, the
Interesting.
Bioterrorism Security Assessment Alliance, was that what it was?
Computer's now locked.
That's who
They were also headed to the center of Raccoon
Jill
City.
and Chris worked for
Interesting too.
after
reminds me.
Resident Evil
I dug a
4
little
or
deeper in the
3.
Pentagon's database, and I noticed something's missing.
What's that?
There's no record of anyone ordering the missile strike on Raccoon City.
You always thought it was the government that did it.
Who?
Leon triggered the alarm. It looks like your campaign to make the DSO stand down really didn't work, Zeno.
I'll leave this matter to you, then.
Device that records combat data. Credits earned from kills can be used as a supply box. Oh, I see. This is the game we're playing now. The tactical tracker logs your combat data in real time. The more enemies you dispatch, the more credits you earn. Credits can be used to purchase items. Oh my god, so now that we've had a couple of rounds of like, you like playing as Leon, right? When you just fuck shit up. Now, kills make prizes. So, right, silencer. Oh, alright, a silenced gun. Body arm. Oh, okay, right, now this is Resident Evil 4. Welcome. Some rare things on sale, stranger. Detonator requires 3 parts. Signal receiver, east point. Distributor, midpoint. Relay, west point. Retrieve them immediately. You don't have much time. Avoid contact with the infected at all costs. If combat is unavoidable, deal with it quickly. What you buying? Exactly. Right, so a little thing over here, little thing over there, little thing over here. Yes, it does feel like the game's like, oh, you beat the tutorial now. I'm like, oh, right, the last 8 hours. I was told this whole game is like, you can beat the whole game in like a reasonable... It's not actually that long, was the impression that I got. It's like a 16-hour game or something. Right. Right, we ain't going that way. Guess we're not going through there. I guess we're going up through here. Nope. Does the lift work? Nope. Alright, what am I missing here? Oh, this door. I finished in under 3 hours. It's short once you know where to go. Aren't most video games like that? I knew exactly how to beat the game. It took next to no time. Yep. They had gunpowder. Alright, now we can craft. Grace is going around collecting blood samples so she can magically turn that into bullets, and then they're just like, no, no. Leon's not that kind of guy. He just... You know, he just finds gunpowder. Oh yeah, also. Thank you. Ah, that's so good. I'd never noticed that till now. That when he reloads with, like, did you see that? Like when he reloaded the Requiem and he had the torch in his hand, he tucked it under his neck. Do it, and then he grabbed it again. That's such a cool animation. And this game's fucking cooking. They know what they're doing.
Where are all the bodies?
I wonder, where are all the bodies? It's almost as if I'm walking into a trap. I hear a low hum. That's not good. Oh, great. Excuse me, lads. I'm just going to run all the way back here. No, yeah, fucking don't. Ow. Oh yeah! Oh, there we go. My counter's going up. Where'd they go? Did they go back into the dirt? No, there we go. Hello. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to parry. It's space, isn't it? Oh shit, hello. Yep. Needs more cowbell. Ow, son of a bitch. Oh, have I run out of health items? Yeah, I am out of health items. Oh, there we go. Thank you.
There we go.
I miss anything? Nope, we're good. Pressing the button.
Oh, busted.
Fuck's sake. I think we may have to start crafting bullets. Bloody hell. That was close. Ow. That was annoying. I should have downed that guy when I had the chance. Oh. Points mean prizes. Where else are they coming from now? No, what are you doing? Right. Get that out your hand. No. Fine. We need to get bullets. Weebs. Bullets. We can probably craft some. Yeah, but let's hold off until we have to. Oh. Oh god. Playing as Leon is just so fucking satisfying. Like, they absolutely nailed it. It's crazy. It's missing just one or two little things, I think. I feel like I need a better parry system. Or more of a dodge. Eat at the back of it. I feel like that's the one thing that
Bad
would
news,
just...
Sherry. This place is overrun with zombies.
What? That's impossible. They should have all been wiped out by the missile.
Yeah, they should have.
Yeah. I love how they've just like, oh, you know, this is just Monster Hunter now. You just That's how he does it. I'm not. I'm not. Ah, that's what I'm missing. What am I looking for? Oh, this looks questionable. Oh, hey, I suspect something will burst through that later.
There should be a part for the detonator somewhere around here.
That should wake up like every zombie in like a, 8-block radius or something as I'm firing that, but hey, it's all good. Hey, look at that, we've now unlocked a shortcut. And part of the detonator.
Sherry, found the distributor. Two more parts and I can jerry-rig the detonator for that gate.
Great. Can you see any more from your position?
Wrong button.
Another BSAA camp. That should have the signal receiver. Relays over there, huh?
That should be a fun trip. Ah, they're gonna make us go through. Oh, that'd be cool if we go. Is there another one that I miss? Other than the one that's right in front of me. I see you, you shit. Ah, there we go.
Got the location for those parts. Going to collect them now.
Okay. I'll look into the BSAA in the meantime.
Ah, yeah. Oh, no, I got it. I thought it didn't work. Let's go. Alright, what have my points earned me thus far? Oh. Oh no, it's there. I was like, what happened? Access approved. 21 kills. Hang on, so what can you do to the Requiem? Improve balance, introduce muzzle rise, increase firepower, because apparently it wasn't already like this massively destructive force already. Yep, I've already got the charm. Quick magazine changes. That'd be kind of quicker aiming and more precise shooting. Then you can sell your weapons. Which is I don't really want to buy ammo. Alright, that should do it for now, I think. Let's see, what time's it? I'll play for another 15 to 20, and then I think we will call it there. Oh, so we got the key to that gate, didn't we? That means we can head in that direction. Right, thank you. Yep, stuff up there. Coolio, coolio, coolio. That's a lot of gunpowder. Requiem bullets, just in case. Going on John Wick here. But I can clearly hear something. Stealth kill. Device with stored combat data. Alright, because we can't have you finding money in this destroyed Raccoon City, so here's a contrived thing for finding credits that allows you to buy shit. Rifle ammo. Oh, I hear something. Do 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 do. All staff, when a battery dies, you need to get a new one from either the sewage facility or the underground parking garage. The city's running bottle caps, apparently. Very good. Yeah. Oh, let me guess. There will be something down there. Sneaky, 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 sneaky. I think it's dead, Leon. I think you got it. I think you got it. Oh no. They saw me. Right. I can climb up in here. Why don't you just get a break? Oh, come on. I really want you to fall off, but it wouldn't let it happen. Machine gun ammo. Okay, that suggests somewhere there's a machine gun to be had. You fancy going down anytime soon, buddy? There we go. Thank you. Oh, I just saw something. Yep, there we go. Slam. It's actually quite forgiving with the stealth kills. You can get fairly close before it decides that you're in combat, as it were. Come on. Grab it, grab it, grab it. That was weird. I was like, he's right there. He's down. One still alive? Yeah. I thought he was going to launch that at me there, but... Nice, nice, nice. Ah. Gun. Built in the 1950s, lacks accuracy, but has large bursts of ammo. Alright, hang on. Let's craft. Hand grenade with another one attached to the bottom. Double the grenades, double the explosion. Hmm. Okay. Have my attention. And that tells me what time it is, because the lights in my office just... Right, lots of crafting there. Now we have a lot more space in the old inventory. Battery 1 of 2. Oh, anyway. It's going to give me a convenient shortcut back to where I was originally. Slam. Is there going to be a collectible item or something down there that I've missed? Ah well, whatever. Only the first playthrough anyway. What the hell? Where am I going? Not there. Right that way. Oh right, I was seeing that thing. I'm like, is that an enemy with red eyes or something? I've been playing too much Dark Souls 3 right now, where there's enemies in Dark Souls 3 that have red eyes, and I misinterpreted that as like a super zombie or something. Well, you can bet something's down there. God, I could kill for some yellow paint to tell me which of the boxes I'm supposed to hit, right? Slot for a crank. Exactly graceful there, was it? Okay, big roundabout bit. I'm gonna do a big lap. And there is the thing I need. Oh, everything's gonna come out the woodwork in a second, doesn't it? Oh yeah, about now. Reload, and then alright, I haven't been quite as accurate this time around catching when these things are going to occur. I was scarily good earlier in the stream. Oh, come on. I need to stop relying on that as much. I keep thinking I can just like wipe them out very quickly with the hatchet, which is not true at all. There's something on the other side, isn't there? crap. If in doubt, Requiem. There we go. That fixed that problem. Ooh. I have avoided trying to use the Requiem as much as possible, but that just seemed like a really nice, like, you know what, I need a convenient solution to my problem. Requiem bought it. Hang on. I take that with me, don't I? Or do I? Needs to go all the way to the end. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I just unlocked this machine gun and I haven't, like, put it in my inventory at all. Right, so I don't need that crank anymore, we're good. Son of a bitch. Come on then. Nice. I'm expecting more? Or did I just conveniently deal with it all there? Alright. So we are going to... Thing is, that thing needed a crank, but we haven't got a crank. So it feels like that's just a place for later, and then I'm just going to open the door now because I've got the 2 batteries. But this is probably, when I open that door, the point where I'm going to call it quits for this evening. I have a busy day of meetings and work tomorrow, and yeah. Perfect. Things. Right, I need to find a convenient save point to stop. Oh, that gets me. Right, great. Oh, hang on, no, but I can't get back that way, can I? Because it's... Oh, those are those BSAA members? Yeah, they are. Body cam. Story.
Counted 3 infected and eliminated them. That's correct, sir. Do we proceed?
So the rumors were true? What rumors? The missile wasn't just about stopping the spread. Don't be ridiculous.
Affirmative. Listen up. Our objective hasn't changed. We rendezvous with the advanced party in the center of Raccoon City, then head for Ark. Our mission is to retrieve Elpis. Move out!
Hang on, they're also here for Elpis. They were here recently too. Alright, I was gonna say they die right about now, so...
Jesus, fuck! Where is he? I'm fucking blind here! Oh, my fucking leg! Get covered! Get covered! Please help me!
Woofed. Oh, this guy. Okay.
I thought I had a short fuse.
Like, that would explain why they have no head. But hang on, because he's suffering from the same kind of T-virus affliction as the rest of them.
You'll see.
Is he like one of Wesker's? Wasn't it Wesker's like genetically engineered, isn't he? Like partially. It was kind of a bit of a eugenics experiment, which is why he goes a bit mental in like 5, because he's all that shit. And, like the Spencer family had kind of curated him or something. I'm trying to remember. This is like a plot point in like RE0 and RE. Oh, what is it? One of the Revelations games even? BSAA can unlock BSAA containers, find around the area. Brilliant. Container stuff. That looks like a container. Gotta get me some of these. Right. Oh, hang on. That looks like there might be a way back.
Damn, they brought in the big guns.
AA? Things. What's the point of being able to jump out here? There must be a point. Ah, there we go. You wouldn't let me jump out here unless there was a reason I could jump out here. Right, I'm going to try and get myself to a checkpoint and then call it.
Send some footage your way, Sherry.
What the hell?
The guy at the end. White suit. Can you find anything on him?
Yeah, hold on. The database is coming up empty.
So there are ghosts involved with Elpis, too.
What a surprise. We don't know who this person is. Oh, great. Encounter time? Yep. Lie down. That doesn't sound good. Pushing it tight here. Oh, jeez. Ah. There we go. Yeah, that was quite amusing. It just froze at exactly the right moment. It's like, it's at this moment. He knew. He fucked up. Right, there we go. So I've managed to reopen that. There we go. Right, so now I'm going to go back to my checkpoint. I'm going to save my progress, and we're going to call it quits for the evening. I will come back and check in on available upgrades after in the next stream. But yeah, let us return to the main menu and call it a night. Yeah, man, this game is just really good. I'm having a really good time with it still. I'm kind of enjoying, particularly as we get into this segment now, this kind of semi-open world aspect of Raccoon City, like being at this larger space to kind of visit and kind of explore. That's really good. I'm kind of glad we got to the end of like that whole first segment with the house and the girl. That was kind of neat. I'll be interested to see what they do with subsequent sections. I'm assuming we're going to have another big segment with Grace, because it feels like right now I'm getting a lot of Leon, which is nice. I kind of like that they've mixed that up a little bit, because of course the first bit it was like bit of Grace, bit of Leon, bit of Grace, bit of Leon, and then I felt like the Grace segments were getting longer and longer, and then the Leon segments were getting shorter and shorter. And so now they've went, right, well, you've had that, let's mix it up and now have a big Leon segment, which that's good fun. And it's going to mean going back to Grace later is going to be an interesting challenge, I think, as you're kind of like reacting to that and having to go, okay, right, well, you know, now I'm kind of depowered. Probably I'll be far less potent as a force of nature, I guess, against the enemy. All right, well, on that, thank you very much for tuning in tonight. It's been good fun. We'll be back with more of this shortly. I actually also got a few other things to kind of stream at some point. Let's see, like, well, let me kill Resident Evil over here. I mean, I've still got, I don't know whether we'll continue the stream of Silent Hill F. Like, I'm going to finish that game, but whether we keep streaming, because I was streaming it on the second channel, and now I've just decided I'm going to be streaming on the time. I'm not sure whether we'll continue that playthrough on the main channel, because then otherwise, like, people have to figure out where that happened. But yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that I could be playing. I actually got sent a key for The King is Watching, which is a kind of roguelike RTS game that Tiny Build publish, and they just sent me a key out like earlier this week. They were like, yo, check this out if you want to try it. So I might do a stream of that at some point. It looks quite interesting. It's just had a big DLC drop. They didn't give me the DLC, but they put out like a new DLC, but also like a major content update for the game. And so yeah, like, all right, maybe we'll go and check that out sometime. All right, that's it. Time to go and get ready for bed, I think. Got a few other business bits and pieces before I wrap up. But yeah, thanks again for tuning in. Hope you all have a great evening and have a great weekend when it comes. I'll get back to doing all this, and actually, hopefully, we should have a new video for you in about a week or so. All right, stay safe, take care, be back. See you later.